Hey, what's going on, folks? Another episode of Ryan Reviews Everything, and here to talk about the latest episode of Snowfall. As you can see, different environment, but the show must go on. That episode left me unstuck. If you've seen the episode, you know exactly what I'm talking about. It goes without saying, there's going to be plenty of spoilers. So if you didn't see it, please turn it off. Whatever you got to do, because we going in. This whole episode, I thought it had me on the edge of my seat. From the Russian roulette games that Franco was playing, from Louis barely escaping a damn raid, and it was definitely one for the books. This is making me sad, man. We got one more episode left next week, and this episode was intense but satisfying at the same time. Disappointing. It was a lot of emotion. So let's get first of all, I really thought it was I was on the fence because I was just like, I don't even know if Franklin knows any like legit torture tactics. You're dealing with this captured CIA agent, now you got a KPG at the same time. You got him handcuffed and of course, bags over their face or whatever the case is. And I like the fact that it was in separate rooms. But in the meantime, I was wondering, I was curious, what in the hell they got planned in terms of making Teddy talk. And boy, thanks to his girl, partner in crime, Bonnie and Clyde, whatever you want to nickname them, damn Veronique. She had a couple cooking tips, as we clearly saw. But I'm sorry, man. I don't know. I don't care what you go through. It's I know you want to say money isn't everything, but the fact that you got 73 mil taken from you, bro. Yeah, that can make folks change up very quickly, So just imagine that. You get 73 million, you on the verge of going legit, whatever the case is. You got all types of plans for this money. And just like that, you wake up and that joint is gone. And I was concerned because I'm like, I thought they had backup funds or something, or that maybe they sold a couple properties to keep things going. But, if you're a homeowner, or if you're old enough to where you're responsible for just paying bills, whether it's mortgages, rent, whatever the case is, when something is affecting your pockets, something got to give. Shit got real. So, I knew things kind of was going to get turned up. Well, not new. I mean, it was right afterwards. Things really got turned up when Veronique came through and was like, look, we missed a mortgage payment for such and such. But if we miss, a payment for our downtown properties, they're going to come at us like sharks, So just from an owner's standpoint, property owner standpoint, I'm just like, yeah, they need that damn money. At first, I know a few episodes ago, I'm like, look, go ahead and just cut your losses and, whatever money you have in reserves, just try to do what you can with that. But yeah, clearly we see the situation Veronique said it best, sharks will be circling around if you miss these downtown payments. But when them cooking tips came, that was kind of brutal, man. I'm a huge horror fan. For those who've seen a few of my other videos, I scream until I'm blue in the face. I'm a huge horror movie fan, favorite genre. But when that cooking oil hit the chest, and you saw the aftermath and how that chest was wide open, that was hard to watch. That was hard to watch. I'm sorry, man. CIA or not, I know they I guess trained for being tortured or whatever. Nah, I'd have been singing. I'd have been singing a lot. I'd have been singing shortly after that grease hit my chest. Look, you gotta hit me one time with that. I'm like, look, what you need, dog? But yeah, like I said, I mean, yeah, snitching would have came out of me. I know that much. But so my next question is, I wonder what's gonna happen to Ruben next. What's gonna happen to the KGB agent? You still got this guy to deal with now. Do you end up killing him? Do you try to turn him into the FBI? I feel like this is just a wild prediction. I feel like Franklin is so desperate. He might try to he might try to, I don't know, get the FBI to pay him for this KBG agent or something. Like, try to find out how much this agent is really worth. How much is this Russian spy, whatever you want to call it, really worth? Like, are y'all willing to give up millions? I think that's the next play. I really feel like Franklin is going to try to see if he can get some type of financial benefit for turning Ruben in, you know. And I think the ultimate thing that's so sad is, like, this whole shit just really broke up a family. Alton ended up dead. After this episode, Cece is in prison. Jerome dead. Definitely more than a strained relationship when it comes to Louis and Franklin, you know. And Franklin, he's been a menace for like a few seasons now, and it's all because of Teddy really, you know, putting Franklin on, and then to the downfall, you know, and that was also Teddy's downfall. You put him on, and really Teddy just felt like he was God. He felt like when it came to Franklin's money, he felt like Teddy could give or take whenever he pleased. And that ended up being Teddy's downfall, as we clearly see. The one bright spot that I do see in this episode is Oso. Oso is somewhere, hopefully just going to live his life, whatever the case is. And when I saw how that storyline ended, I really think that's the last we've seen of Oso in terms of this particular series. It made me think, like, I'm rooting for the Wanda spinoff. I'm going to definitely be there for that. But I wonder if, that seems to be the trend when it comes to certain shows, you know, spinoffs and whatnot. I wonder if maybe, I don't know, a few years down the road, maybe we get the Oso, you know, Gustavo spinoff. I wouldn't mind seeing that. I think that would be pretty dope. And if Leon does not die in the series finale, you know, then clearly I'm sure we'll see Leon make appearances here and there in the Wanda spinoff. So I'm excited at how the Oso thing ended, but I really think that was definitely ultimately, you know, clearly ultimately Teddy's downfall. He played God with someone else's hard-earned money, even though it was with drugs. You definitely see all the type of BS Franklin went through in order to build his empire, whatever. And he was trying to get clean. That's the thing that's frustrating as well. All he was trying to do was eventually get clean. Can't even do that now. Money snatched from him. So I wasn't mad at the ending. I was satisfied with Teddy's death. My only thing is, I wish he just would have waited until he gave the password. At least wait till the train, you know, to the wire train. Wait till the phone call's over. That's what I'm trying to say. Wait till the damn phone call's over before you pull that shit. But either way, man, let me know what you guys think. Hey, that's my review. Love it or hate it. Peace.